only Channel 2, by the way, was in Buckhead Monday night as police arrested the rapper Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams.
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content.
He told before Gunna, 2015 told. And this was crazy. Got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went.
Young Thug just released his first response track titled Closing Arguments, where in the lyrics he would break down his snitching allegations, revealing the truth. Young Thug would rap the lyrics, "Gunna a rat, yak a rat," laying it all out on the line that they are true snitches and not him. This would get the attention of Wack 100, who would say because Young Thug dropped this track thinking that he's sweet, he's gonna release a 2-hour phone call of Young Thug dissing Drake.
Hey, Wack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content. We already sent Drake to 28 minutes in his head. We been over him. I told him.
Wait. There's a 28-minute.
Listen what I'm trying to tell you, Act. I told the Pee-wee on your channel. I came on being humble. You know me. I said, oh, you speak for Thug? Then it's on. I'm about to over him. I told him that. The next day, it been on. And we not gonna stop.
But it's what Young Thug said next in the lyrics which made many rappers in the industry react. He said in quote, "Can't compare no one to me, bro, you know. There's real rats around this place, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did what I did, try my best to help my brother, got in a situation that he was in, and I got no regrets for a fact." This will get the attention of YSL Mondo. YSL Mondo claims Young Thug started all of the snitching in YSL and that he was the main reason there was a YSL Rico case.
Didn't the Lil Wayne tour bus happen before before any of that happened, before anybody else told him? You the first to tell, buddy. You the first going talking to the police. Facts. That was way before the goddamn before Nut got in some more. So you mean to tell me, buddy, you was the first, you the reason why the Rico started. And I ain't finna keep beating around the bush. You the reason why the Rico started, buddy. Let's keep it real. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. But you the reason why the Rico started.
However, at the end of Young Thug's song Closing Arguments, he would then tag one specific jail call that was leaked, where Young Thug says Gunna is the reason there was a YSL case and that it turned into a Rico.
He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full-blown lie. I know individuals right. on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like you yeah. Just so you can say slime big. Like that's real. That's what Rico is. That's Rico. So if you get found guilty on Rico, you really you got a light to, and you are 100% lying. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the f you talking about? You know YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. You just made it a Rico case. You just made it the case.
But this is where everything would go crazy. Tekashi 6ix9ine would put on his Instagram story, "I'm driving to the studio right now. I didn't know a rat can call someone else a rat. Not gonna lie, 2025 is fire. What a time to be alive." But Tekashi 6ix9ine was not done here yet. He would end up reacting, revealing the truth.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Future? Why you not saying nothing?
As 6ix9ine would also mention YSL Mondo speaking even further on Young Thug's snitching, giving an inside look of somebody in the YSL camp on what they truly believe is going on. He would also mention there is a YSL iMessage group chat. After the Young Thug snitching tapes were leaked online, one by one, every YSL member would end up exiting the group chat.
I just beat him off a Rico. Come home. Still talking about, oh, rat, da-da-da. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your bro, cause you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers AI, and did that in the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying, they said Roscoe the bust up. And then a nigga, Roscoe did 10 years behind this, and you just got on the internet tomorrow, didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwash is sickening. Y'all need daddy figures, and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen, like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe I can get some out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times? You feel me?
With Young Thug's rap career now crumbling down, Huey Roscoe would come out of nowhere trying to save him. It would read, Huey Roscoe addresses Young Thug supposedly telling on him in an interrogation video.
Politicking, man. Jeff, clean as Listerine, man. Clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time. I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we say the Wayne Carter. What's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really try to pull me out the hole. So, I don't, you feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up now. Let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's the beauty there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the stateroom, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
But weirdly, after 20 minutes, Young Thug would reply to Roscoe, they didn't play my interrogation video in court because I helped my brother. #ratware. Which makes some fans believe that Young Thug paid Pee Wee Roscoe to come out to claim that Young Thug never snitched on him, hoping to save his rap career. But YSL Woody would not let this happen. He would then immediately call out Roscoe for a deep secret that he's been hiding.
And Pee Wee, don't forget about that story when you said it out your own mouth. How you did with that trans. Pee Wee Roscoe, you know well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn swap past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your clean up in it. Don't get me started.
But it would be this moment where things completely changed. It would be announced, Young Thug calls out Lil Durk from behind bars. Knowing what's been said by Young Thug in the interrogation room and in different jail calls, is it safe to assume that he may have shared information on Durk's team, OTF, committing crimes?
What's up with the boy Durk? You spoke to the boy Durk?
Yeah.
You need to make. You need to make that. You know, I don't know. I did a lot of players for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like just really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like I know for sure going right up. He just got damn taking his time, you know. They go to
man, that's
4-5 days, 10 days later, just like that little type. Like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah. You know,
yeah, I already know you.
like, man, it's too much for you, man. Watch out.
Yeah.
He did that to
Damn,
Malay
that shit
album, too.
dropped.
Yeah, I want them on
For
Malay
real?
album. Yeah. He sent a
On the
song
pump.
for Malay album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song. So the song didn't make the album. Like,
He ain't clear.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked that one. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about thug this and that, man. Cut that cap.
This would get the attention of an OTF member, which read, Chicago rapper Lil Durk's OTF associate, OTF twin, reacts to Atlanta rapper Young Thug speaking on Durk in a leaked jail call saying, that boy on them phones gossiping like a straight girl. I'll never trust a guy that put on makeup and a dress. This wouldn't settle well with Young Thug. He would respond to Twin saying, all y'all new dudes in OTF just know that I'm the one who sent Brian Steele to help him out on my dime. But this was very important to Young Thug. Even Thug's sister came out to speak. As it was written, Young Thug's sister says, people are calling him a snitch just because they know he can't come to Atlanta. She said, we've been putting belt to everyone. That's why everybody's clicked up.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click on do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit. Spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
But this is when the fans noticed who was leaking all of these snitching audios. Academics wrote, Gunna's been sitting on these jail phone recordings for a minute. Right now is the right time to drop them to further prove Rallo's point that Young Thug puts everything against everyone. Gunna might be a genius. He played his hand smart, exposing how Gunna was doing it all along.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act and anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruh, if that's the case, the streets is cooked.
Where Gunna would then secretly prove that it is him and his team, because right when academics said it was Gunna, more footage came out in 5 minutes. An alleged leaked jail call from Young Thug has surfaced where he is calling QCP a rat, and he speaks on Lil Baby working with him.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, they don't wham, that's what you'll ever get too, rocking with rat. And you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that. Help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give what help. That give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
This will then be the final straw for Young Thug, hopping on IG Live, completely crashing out on what many believe is against Gunna.
We ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools you can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, none of that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet your put it on Instagram at your house out. On God, you blocked from your page. I'm following your. I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say gonna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on that with that hat. The man said he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, boy, you tripping. And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man. And you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady came, took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
But once again, Gunna's team would come back absolutely trolling Young Thug, as only 30 minutes after the IG Live, another audio would be leaked to 21 Savage on the phone with Young Thug from jail, where there is audio of Young Thug confirming that rappers really shouldn't have started dissing Gunna so fast.
Tight. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so.
But you know,
that's what
like,
they supposed to did. Like,
but ain't nobody
trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Durk
said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham ain't doing all this shit. Like,
Wham unfollowed him.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro.
Yeah, but that's still.
But guess what, though? That makes you.
Position is, bro.
But
I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they jumped.
Plus, they had a conversation with you for that video.
Yeah, but
I look at it.
Wham did though. I talked to Wham. So we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right. He's like, all right, stay less. Same shit. I'm talking off top. Soon it happens.
Due to this, Charleston White is trying to make it his own mission to make sure Young Thug does not get out of this, no matter what song he drops, as Young Thug is trying to get out of this situation with his new song, Closing Arguments, but Charleston White would react.
Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all this old videos. I told y'all Young Thug would go tell it. I told y'all.
I'm always willing to bet with any rapper, if they keep Young Thug locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months, locked up in them conditions like that there, he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break.
I told y'all, I am the new prophet. I thought, man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad at Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all, hip-hop is fake.
But Charleston was not done here. He would then double down even further, saying that he's about to destroy Young Thug's career.
Say, listen, Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Woody, be quiet. Rollo, you know they wrong for how they did you. Lil Baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk. Just stay back. Let me get this. I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy. Swear to God. Thanks. Come on now. Don't.
Charleston White is saying this because the news wrote shortly after another clip of Young Thug in the interrogation room is going viral. Thug said, and I quote, "Promises, I made promises, whatever's anything you want, burnt down bridges, released 0 good music, and just got exposed for being a rat. Tough scenes," which is what sparked a massive IG live from Rallo, 6ix9ine, Wack 100, and DJ Academics reacting to the new snitching interrogation footage revealing the truth.
And get what? On that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P, or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however, you have found out it came off the phone call. But guarantee I ain't going for that line. Should be shunned just like us. The judge had shunned them. Now the streets need to shun that. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down there, coming on here lying, playing them, yeah, he telling your ass the truth. Just like I stand up, don't like that tell the truth. He hiding behind these motherfuckers masks, but get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand. This is karma.
As Tekashi 6ix9ine would then speak his own thoughts, which had the entire chat agreeing with him, confirming that Thug snitching is definitely wrong, but it also resulted in Wack 100 stepping in, saying there's many more cases that Young Thug snitched in.
Young Thug came home and said, yo, buddy, you're a rat. Stop acting like we cool. Made another excuse. Nah, but his music fire. I thought I said when he come home and say that Gunna told, y'all was gonna be like, all right, now everybody, you see how every time it's something every time?
And we like Thug though, man. Like somebody, yo.
Thug cold, bro.
What?
He told before Gunna, 2015 told, and this was crazy. got caught with 2 or 3 sticks in LA. Now I'm trying to figure out where them cases went. He got coming out the Lowe's Hotel, the same hotel where Yo Gotti them had that bang out. Remember that bang out happened? Got caught in the Sprinter with 2 or 3 sticks. We ain't heard about that case. This was back then. He told my, and like Rollo said, what conversations did you have since then?
This would then end up sparking a very important question. Why would Gunna still be signed to YSL if he snitched? There's gotta be a much deeper meaning behind it, which Academics was able to find out. Academics would reveal Young Thug is getting royalties from Gunna for the rest of his life, and seeing how Young Thug's career is being treated right now, he may need that money.
Gunna got out. You gotta remember, Thug is running this label from behind jail. Thug wanted this off the fucking label. There's a lot of paperwork there. And also, you got to realize they're not going to release somebody from their contract because they snitched. They're going to say, we're going to make money off the snitch. We don't do that. I'll give you a little bit more tea. All that told by Boss and Richie told, Future wouldn't do a record with him, but Future wouldn't drop him. You see how it's business at the end of the day. And I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic. And they said, yo, what's probably going to happen is that his contract is going to get moved. So he won't be YSL. But in the history of time, we don't care what you do, they're not letting you go. They'll optically take you off the label, but they're never going to say, we don't want percentage points on money you make.
With the tables turning and Young Thug being outed as a snitch, it resulted in YSL Woody sending a message to Lil Baby and 21 Savage, telling the two to stay out of Thug's current problems, or else if he goes down, Young Thug will bring them both down with him.
Told them that Gunna, but it was going over their head. It was going over their head because why? This ain't street. This ain't who they pretend to be. I said, leave Gunna alone. Gunna didn't do nothing wrong. Go look at Thug's interview. They said, why you didn't sign Lil Baby? Thug said, because I didn't want to pull Lil Baby in my... Hey, Lil Baby, I know you might be watching, partner. Got nothing to do with you. Get your money. Hey, we need somebody to win, buddy. It can't be you. Stay out of it. Hey, 21, y'all, stay out of it. Hey, cause get what, bro? One thing I know about it, that ain't got nothing to lose, he gonna take everybody down with him. Trust me, when it's time for to stand up, they gonna stand up. They can say what they want to say about me. They can say what they want to say about me. But I ain't did what nobody forced me to do.
Where 21 Savage took YSL Woody's advice. It would be announced shortly after that 21 Savage unfollowed Young Thug on Instagram, as Woody would go on to further prove that he's been manipulated by Young Thug in the past. Academics wrote, YSL Woody says Young Thug never paid for a lawyer for him in all of those interrogation videos, and that he used to defend Young Thug because he was under manipulation. He then takes accountability for his actions, where he would warn 21 Savage and Lil Baby to not end up like him.
There's no way you supposed to be in the interrogation room without no lawyer. That goes back to the beginning. That man got all that money. He's supposed to take care of all y'all. He supposed to make sure all y'all were good. But, it ain't his job to do that. That's me. I'm defending him. It ain't his job to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm so blinded, I'm so manipulated. It ain't his job to, you know what I mean, do that. You know what I mean? We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. Because if we knew what we were getting ourselves into, we would have never been in that. We would have never been in that at the beginning. I wouldn't. I didn't respect a lot of stuff. Still don't.
However, YSL Woody wasn't the only rapper to be manipulated by Young Thug in the past, because so was Rallo. Rallo would argue his entire rap career was ruined because of Young Thug. He would say, and I quote, well, I lied to the feds for real, and you still called Lil Baby and told them to cut me off because I wasn't right. So now you're gonna have to go through what me and Gunna went through, and we're still waiting on that gospel album. Which is Rallo mocking for Young Thug before all the snitching evidence came out, tweeting, if you're a rapper and you rant, you just gotta go gospel, twin. But he also exposed Young Thug's tactics. He's done this many times before, calling rappers around the industry, telling them all to avoid a certain person. Like in the time when he was in jail, he called every rapper, telling them to avoid Gunna, trying to ruin Gunna's career.
The streets are so atrocious. Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this. I don't give a if you believe me. That's what he sent to. He sent a message to Durk, Baby. There's a few other rappers I just won't call their names, just because some of them just told me in privacy. All of them rappers start not fucking with Gunna, speaking out. They're chilling away. Thug got out. Gunna kind of hot. Ain't like you're trying to really like jump and work with Gunna, but
however, Young Thug would respond to Rallo saying, you see, the difference between me and you is, number one, your friend said you didn't lie. You actually told on real people. You said that somebody actually did something that they were arrested for, but I made an honest mistake, saying that we sold Lil Wayne items to try to prove to detectives that we weren't beefing with them. You see the difference? And let's not forget, you told Fanny you would take the stand on me and Lucci in our case just to get out of jail. Where DJ Academics would then speak on the situation, revealing the truth, saying the rap industry is us regular civilians. We really don't care if you're a snitch or not, but it's funny that they all care about what we think.
Man, I ain't gonna cap with y'all, man. Listen, I'm having a absolute blast. Now, here's the thing. I'm a civilian. And I think rappers don't realize that most civilians don't care about snitching. We really don't care. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I listen to King Von, I listen to I don't want to people, and I don't care about I don't even like I don't like criminals, but I listen to the music. I'm watching the street right now. They're going through, everybody, they're having crisis management teams trying to figure out, they're fighting for their lives right now, man. Who's a snitch? Who's not a snitch? It's a snitch off. This is great. I love when street have to prove themselves to us. Because we watching like, we really don't care, but sure, crash out. Go ahead.